Hello everyone, it's Dr. Ryan coming to you with another video review of one of the Step 1 Free 120 questions. Today we're going to take a look at Block 1, Question 40. So this question describes a 45-year-old woman who's recovering from ARDS, and they show you a drawing of the alveolar wall in her lungs. And they ask you which of the following labeled cells will most likely proliferate and reestablish the injured epithelial layer in this patient. And they give you 5 answer choices, which I've listed for you here. Now, most medical students know that the cells in the lungs that are responsible for healing and regeneration of damaged lung tissue are the type 2 pneumocytes. And so if the question were shown as I've got it here on the screen, I think most students would immediately pick answer choice D. The tricky part is that they don't list these cells for you like I've done here. Instead, they show you a drawing and you have to determine what each of the cells is. And so shown on this slide is an image from First Aid for the Boards. And I just want to show you that a drawing of an alveoli is always shown in every edition of First Aid for the Boards. And it shows all the important cell types. This drawing shown on the slide right here is very similar to the one in the free 120 questions. And so type 2 pneumocytes are described as cuboidal cells. They have sort of a rounded cube-like type shape. And then within them, they have these small circular structures, which are shown here in the drawing. Those are lamellar bodies. Those are the parts of the pneumocyte that produce surfactant for the lungs. You can also see in this drawing, which is similar to the drawing in the free 120, these elongated sort of cells here that wrap the alveoli. Those are the type 1 pneumocytes. You can also see alveolar macrophages, which have this funny sort of tooth-like shape to them. And then outside of the whole alveolus here, you have a capillary. And in the image in the free 120, they identify a capillary endothelial cell and also a red cell inside the capillary. So basically, if you just know this image from First Aid for the Boards, then you can answer this question. And probably one of the most important things about this question to know is that First Aid for the Boards is really important. The reason every image in that book is in there is because some med student in the past saw it on one of their step exams, and that's why the authors put these images in the book every year. So you should know this one, just like you should know the other ones in First Aid for the Boards, because any of them might come up on your step exam. And so back to the question, there's really not much to this. If you know which of the cells in the drawing is the type 2 pneumocyte, then most med students are aware that type 2 pneumocytes are the regenerative cells of the alveoli. They're the ones that are responsible for the healing and recovery of lung tissue function after any disease process, ARDS, pneumonia, or what have you. And that concludes our video review of the Step 1 Free 120 Block 1 Question 40.